Welcome back to the Trending Desk. Tonight, we're diving into a confrontation that has the internet completely divided. Popular actress Doris Ogala recently found herself in the middle of a digital firestorm during a live session. What started as a standard fan interaction took a sharp turn when an elderly woman joined the stream, launching heavy accusations against Doris's character. But as we know, Doris isn't one to back down. Before we dive into the footage that everyone is talking about, make sure you're part of our community. Hit that follow button and share this so we can keep the conversation going. Now, watch how she handled the heat and stood her ground against her critic.
In relationship with you, if you look well, he might be in relationship with more than 10 ladies, and he will not marry all of you. Somebody must be the one you will dump for others. He will dump others.
You're mute. Let her finish. You're mute. We can't hear you, you know. Okay, go.
He must dump others for one person. You don't know how many people are in relationship. Doris, I'm over 50. I'm heading to 60.
I said, ma'am, if you don't want me to respond to you, I can leave and continue your life.
Okay, respond, Doris.
Because you have said a word.
Respond.
Yeah? Okay,
no,
this is why I...
In some cases, let Daddy finish and then you can speak. Sorry, Doris. Let Daddy Mike let him finish.
No,
you're going now.
Yeah, I have people waiting for me. I'm in nice state. I appreciate your age. You said you're both 60. I appreciate it, but it's unfortunate that Doris respects people, but I do not fear anyone. So I will tell you the
I am going by your statement. Okay, I don't know prophets before. You are the one that made me to look for prophets.
Okay, ma'am. So the thing
I
is,
never said something wrong about that.
The thing is,
about that.
Yeah. So you said that I left my husband and I started dating another person. That means you did not follow through my interview, or you did not understand my interview. Maybe because of your age, but I'm sorry, it's not an insult. But
all I said was based on your statement. I watched your video. When you said you were married
to the person life here now, I'm trying to clarify that you did not get what I said in my statement, ma.
Okay,
sorry, ma.
Clarify it.
This is my story. You did not compel me to come out and speak about it. This is my story. You can't tell my story more than me. I'm trying to clarify you here, ma. With due respect to you, I'm that person that you can't shame. The truth is that I said in my story, I never said I left my husband or I was sleeping with Chris while I was married. No, here is my story again. My story is that I met my ex-husband 2011. We were dating. 2013, he beat me up and I lost a child. 2014, we broke up. 2017, I met Crystal Carfo. I started dating Crystal Carfo. Crystal Carfo was single when I met him. Dated him till 2019. I got married to my ex, who came back to marry me, and I informed Chris. That 2019, I was still dating Chris, but Chris was not ready for marriage then. He said, wait for me, let my children finish school. We will get married. I said, my parents are on my neck. My ex that I knew before you has come back to say that he wants to marry me. And if you know my ex, when I say, when they say somebody is obsessed with somebody, that is who my ex. He doesn't give up. Even till this minute that I speak to you, he doesn't give up. When it comes to me, he doesn't give up on me. That man calls me 100 times a day before he disturbs my life. He's a very forceful person. When it comes to me, I don't know about another person. When he came back, my mom said, you're not getting younger, get married. I told Chris, this guy is on my neck. I want to marry. You are not ready. Chris at first did not want me to do that. But eventually, I got married to the guy. The day my ex came to me, it's my story now. Then you guys come and try to shame me with what I came to tell you. I told you that this first day the guy came to marry me when he brought me ring. He came back from South Africa. You know, putting that ring in my hand. I told him, I don't love you anymore. And he said, please, let's get married. The love will come. The man is still alive. You saw him with me. If I lie, will he still be with me? Why should I please you to tell my own story? Because you think your opinion matters in my life? I'm still saying it here that As at when my ex came to marry me, the love had already gone. And I told him, I didn't deceive him. And he said, let's get married, the love will come. At the age I got married in 2019. Everybody was there getting married. You know how parents can be. What are you doing? Your mates are getting married. You don't want to marry. I've never experienced marriage. I don't know what it looks like. I knew I was in a relationship with Chris Okafor. I loved Chris Okafor. It could be hypnosis. But I loved him when I was going out with him. You can't take that away from me. But I married this guy. Now, marrying this guy, there was no love. It is a truth by truth. You can't change it. And because there was no love, this guy even went to make love to me. I don't even allow him to do it. It is my truth. It's my experience. It's not a lie. And he was beating me because of it. In one of the occasions he beat me, I would go to Chris to cry. Because he was the one I loved before I started to marry this one. This man is beating me. I don't know what I got into it. He said, don't worry. God will see you through. Continue until the day he now beat me, the one that blocked. Okay, where is my phone? My phone is over. I would have shown you that video. Blood gushed out of my nose. And I shared with Chris. And Chris said, leave that marriage, come back, I will marry you. So all the while I was married, I never slept with Chris. But I was always calling him. That is what I'm saying. You said a young woman that I was in marriage and I'm sleeping around. I never asked my ex-husband, he would tell you. If I was sleeping around, he won't come back to me today. He wouldn't even follow me to anywhere. I never slept. I was one who told you that while I was, why would you want to shame me with what I told you? I said, while I was in the marriage, I came out to speak the truth. That Chris will always call me to send my body to him. And it is a sin I committed against God. And I want to come and confess it. I didn't say I went to sleep or had sex with Chris. Never did that in marriage. But he was always calling me on the phone. I'm not proud of it. But you dare not shame me with it. Because you did not force me to come and tell it. I told you the story myself. I know what I've been through. Chris said I should come out to marry me. And he did not marry me. A woman who's in love. Help my friend, I helped your friend. At the end of the day, what did I receive? You told me, you also said that I knew all these things about Chris and I covered it up. Ma, if you followed my story, from the point where I knew Chris was bad, was from when he said I should help his friend. I never told you that all the while I was dating Chris, I was covering evil for Chris. If you listen to me, I said when he was rebuilding his church, he told me that something was, oh, my driver is calling me. Sorry, but I'll finish the story. I remember if you followed my story very well, I said when he was renovating his church, that he told me that someone died while they were renovating the church. And that the blogger saw something in the altar. And that he had to pay the blogger to shut up. And that was when I said, police or DSS should go and dig up that altar and find out what is in that altar. You say, why didn't I speak out since? Madam, I've been speaking since last year. Did you follow me to hear it? I've been because you're hearing this one that went viral. See how you could judge people. Didn't you? I've been speaking since like nobody heard me. Till I was arrested, nobody heard me. Did you ever hear that I was arrested while I was speaking? Do you know what is called defamation and cyber stalking? I cried out since last year before my brother even died. Nobody came to my rescue. Nobody was arrested with me. So even this one I'm talking, you will not even be there when they arrest me. So don't come and conclude my own story that I told you. If you need clarity, ask me. I will give you clarity. I'm not justifying the fact that Chris was in my life while I was married, but it was not a deliberate act. These pastors can hypnotize people. I'm not saying I'm not using hypnosis as an excuse, but you can also root it out. I went through a lot. I wore the shoe. I know where it pinches. It took me a lot to come out. Me that came to come out took me a lot. I didn't, and I thank God Almighty that the shame later turned to glory. Because when I was speaking out, I thought it was over for me. I thought I have been an advisor to a governor. I am an Hollywood actor. I have integrity to protect, but I did not. I threw them away. And I came out and I said, look at what happened to me. Help me. And you sit down there, think you have the right to judge me?
I am not judging you.
No,
I am
you
happy.
do not have the
I'm
right
even happy with
to tell me that I'm ashamed to speak about my husband in the marriage.
Doris,
you know what I went through?
You was not right from telling me wrong thing that I observed. I have right to hear what I observed.
That marriage, madam. Did you suffer with me? Why do you think you have the right to judge me? Do you know the pain I've been through in my life? Do you know the problem, the burden I carry?
That you are crying.
Why would you come back and tell me that I was cheating on my husband?
I don't like anybody to cry because
you are not a good woman for saying this.
Doris, I don't want you sad.
I am a damaged woman. I suffered pain. And you think you have the right to say that? You don't have the right.
I am pleading.
You are not a good person.
It's okay.
Why do you think
she didn't mean. She actually wanted to.
No.
She didn't mean to insinuate that you knew what you were doing.
The problem is that you didn't want to listen to me to finish my story. But please, Doris, I know you can still hear me. You are off from this thing, but you can still hear me. The truth is that, not minding you have called me a fool, but not minding my age. But please, for the fact you are crying because of me, it pains me a lot. I hate seeing people cry, not to talk of me causing them pain. Please. Please. Please, Doris, please. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I was just analyzing based on what I had. I was not even watching those all the interviews, but based on your video that I saw, I was talking based on because I don't want to talk based on what I heard from people, but based on what I hear and see from your video, that is where. And I am very happy that you exposed all the lies they have been telling, madam. If
Definitely.
Barrister, when I started, I said I am very happy that what we think that these people are, that Doris have exposed them.
Exactly, yeah. That was the foundation you started on,
that was so not everybody will have courage to say it. And she came out because Doris is a presenter, Doris is an actress. Not everybody will hide shame to come and speak this. But that will not still make us. If there is a place Doris make mistake, we'll be clapping that she did well. And if we don't tell her the areas she make mistake, other people will still make the mistake.
We'll make the same mistake. I appreciate that, yes.
We still make the same mistake in future. And people will learn from our mistakes. If I tell you I have never made mistake, even at my age now, I still make mistake. Do you understand? Doris' mom, if Doris' mom is alive, your mom will still always point out, my daughter, I did this, it was wrong. Don't make the same mistake. Doris, I didn't come up here to shame you. If you are still listening to me, Doris, please, you are a great woman to hide, to endure everything what people will say and still come out. Please, I did not come up here to...
That was a truly intense exchange. It brings up a tough debate. Does age automatically grant a license to criticize someone's personal life, or was Doris right to set such a firm boundary? We're curious to know where you stand on this. If you found this update helpful, consider subscribing to stay in the loop on all the latest developments. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Doris too harsh, or was the reprimand deserved? I'm Anthony Liam, and I'll see you in the next update.